Imagine this, 1947, the world is still getting over a terrible war. But in India, something else just as bad is about to happen. Great Britain is finally leaving India, its most important colony. But freedom comes at a high price. Partition. Imagine a place where Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs and others have lived together for hundreds of years. Now imagine drawing a line right through it, splitting it in two. That's partition. Suddenly, two new countries are born, India and Pakistan. This wasn't just about drawing lines on a map, this was about splitting up families, communities, everything people knew. Millions had to leave their homes and start over in a new place that felt strange. It's a story of terrible sadness and loss. But it's also a story of amazing strength, bravery, and the human spirit. To understand partition, we have to go back a little. The British had ruled India for a very long time, making different groups fight each other. They made the problems between Hindus and Muslims worse. Then came the fight for freedom, led by people like Gandhi, who wanted one united India. But as freedom got closer, so did fear. Muslims worried about being treated badly in a country with mostly Hindus. Hindu nationalists wanted a country only for Hindus. It was like a pot on the stove, about to boil over, and it did. A British lawyer named Cyril Radcliffe had to divide the country. Radcliffe had never even been to India. He had only 5 weeks to draw a border through a very complicated place. The result, a total mess. The Radcliffe Line, as it was called, cut through villages, states, even houses. People woke up in the wrong country. Fighting broke out. Hindus, Muslims and Sikhs fought each other. Millions ran away from their homes, trying to find safety. Trains and roads were packed with refugees. It was a huge disaster. Partition left deep wounds. India and Pakistan, born at the same time, became enemies. The area became a dangerous place, with the memory of partition lasting for many years. But even with all the bad, there were good things too. Stories of bravery, kindness, and people saving each other no matter their religion. What if things had been different? What if partition never happened? It's a question people still ask. Would India and Pakistan be better off if they were still one country? We don't know. Partition shows us how much dividing people can hurt. It's a story we need to tell, remember and learn from, because in a world with so much hate and fighting, the lessons of 1947 are very important.